Hey, it's Babya, and I'm here to play some Minecraft with you. Welcome back to Twin Bell Town. It has been a little while since the last time I recorded a video, and I have done a little bit of work around this area since the last time we played together. Not too much, but just a little bit more decoration throughout the town, more plotting and planning, and, getting the idea of these other buildings. I think I'm really ready to get this town all feeling complete together, and start moving in Mayor Bunny's family and friends, getting in some more villagers to run these shops, and just making this, this little area feel really complete. I am ready for it. So today we're going to start off by working on the Desert Oasis. I have planned here is to build up some nice palm trees and little pond area and some fancier houses in this area that just sort of feels like a private little desert oasis. It'll start to bring in some of the greenery, make this area feel much more lively and inhabitable instead of just the desert. And it'll look nice up against, like the nice ocean view over this way. Then finish up some of these other houses that are kind of lying around the outside here. The land naturally has this sort of clearing here. I think I might have flattened it out just a tiny bit, but it definitely helps to sort of plop something in the middle of this section and break up all of this desert space. So I think if we start to come up with, something that's not just cactuses, I think we want to get rid of this kind of thing and start to bring in some more lush greenery, less dead bushes, and maybe even build up a little bit of like a privacy kind of natural, not a wall, but like lots of tall plants and bushes that would kind of make it feel like you're really just stepping into this lush little canopy. We'll have a little pond over this way. And I definitely want some of the houses to have direct views to it. I think these two houses here, this one over here, and this one here. And I think the other ones, it'll be a little more private just for maybe these 4 buildings here. I think the best way is to just jump in and get started. Maybe laying out where the grass is going to be in this area here. And then maybe we'll touch back again once that's been placed in. I maybe got a little bit carried away. I was just going to put in kind of the grass and the bushes, but then I ended up building 2 more houses kind of up, even with a little bit of interior on this one. So, yeah, didn't mean to take it quite that far. They're nothing spectacular. They still need some more detailing. Everything's kind of flat in the textures. But this one you can see does have a little bit of an interior. And then I made this one over here. This one is still empty in the inside, but it's kind of cool looking in my opinion. Kind of funky style, a little modern, strange. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll call it that. But anyway, that wasn't the point. I wasn't supposed to make these little buildings over here. It just kind of happened. It's sort of the private backyard is this oasis space. And if you could just picture now building up trees in this area as well, with a couple more spilling out, but just really making like a canopy over this whole section here, so it feels like you're just entering this really private, beautiful little oasis. We'll put in a pond over here. Might dig this out a little bit more and shape this a bit more. It's a bit small, but I think we can do some pretty cool things there. Yeah, so I definitely got the outline in a little bit more than I was planning to off camera, but it is what it is. But I think the next thing we need to do is maybe just start building up that canopy to really give the right effect. Like I can picture it in my mind what it's going to look like if this is just sort of all covered in private. So let's just jump into a little time lapse, build up some of those trees. We'll stop and take a look at it and see what we think about it from there. checking in for a second. Just wanted to point out, yeah, I know that these things look weird and like little alien things. I don't know. They look strange. Yeah, but give it a second. Give me a second here. Trying a little bit different than the things I've made over that way. I previously made some palm trees that were not so adventurous as this, but this is more of a wild place. That's more manicured, right? They place those palm trees in. This is the wild. This is au naturel. I really just wanted to stop for a second and point out, stick with me here. Stick with me here. I think they're going to get a lot better. I think. Okay. Let's finish off these trees. So, we went from looking like this to this. Oh, that looks terrible right here. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now this is starting to come, right? It's starting, you can kind of picture where I'm going with this, right? The canopy overhead kind of blocking everything. Obviously, you need to do a little bit more work kind of filling in some of these gaps here and there. I definitely want I don't want the, bark of these trees to be showing a whole lot. Should be kind of covered like that. But yeah, it gives you the idea of what I'm trying to accomplish here. Really private. Like from this side, you can barely make out that there's a house over there. You kind of have to know the house is there to even see it. So I want to continue building up this kind of shape all the way around these areas here, just to really, really enclose that area. And I want to bring that all the way through. I mean, I think I don't want to block off all the sunlight. I think you should be able to see it from in here. But from all views outside, I want to make sure that it's pretty much all hidden. You can really only tell what's going on if you get right up to the path and kind of peek in. So yeah, I think it's coming along pretty good. Definitely, I'm actually really happy with the fact that I chose to go with some of these, I don't know, the different colored wood that I wasn't using previously on my other palm trees, because I think it just it really helps portray the depth a little bit better in here. Because if not, it tends to just look a little bit flat and maybe a little too bright with just the oak. So this tones it down, and I think it makes it feel a little bit more natural. And if you've ever seen like an overgrown kind of area, I think that you see sort of all the little plants down at the bottom and lots more growing up around it, but it's real thick and dense and kind of wild and all over the place. So that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish here. You be the judge if I'm successful or not. Who knows, maybe it's too crazy. I did bring in some birch leaves because those maintain the darker green color, and I was kind of hoping to get that for this spruce tree, just to sort of add some variation. I think little peaks of just the different color green help make this feel a little more warm and oasis-like, because if not, the grass is such a yellow tone. It's very blah. So I think that helps actually, I guess, maybe cool it, but it feels a little bit warmer with that. It makes it feel a little bit more lively. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know. Like I said, I gotta keep playing with it. It's kind of still a work in progress here, but I think I really like the direction that it's going. I like the depth and everything that it's creating at this point, and yeah, I think I'm gonna keep working on it. and expanding. Yeah, I don't like seeing all these gaps down here. Yeah, I'm going to keep working on expanding it and getting it to grow, but I think this is going to take me a lot longer than I thought it was going to make all of these different custom trees. It's definitely, it's taken a lot, placing all these blocks and trying to keep it looking natural, so I'm going to jump into another quick time lapse to try to finish off the other side, and then I think we will maybe take a little break from doing the tree line and put in this pool, because I think this little pond of water here with some life around it is really going to help to make this area, kind of the vision, come to life a little bit more. So let's finish up this time lapse. Let's get this other side covered in leaves and see how we're looking from there. Alright, the first row of trees is in on both sides, and I love it. Let's take a quick fly overhead and just sort of see what we're kind of looking at here. Got the trees over on this side. You know, it looks so good while I'm putting all the pieces in, and then immediately I see something that I'm like, oh, I don't exactly like that. That's a whole lot of bright tree showing right there. Okay, there you go. Tone it down a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna always have to be tweaking it a little bit, but I'm just so critical of what I design. There we go. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so I got this side blocked off pretty good. Yeah, you really can't see what's going on over that way. You just see a bunch of trees. And you get a very similar effect over on this side as well. It's just all very private. You just get a peek right through there. And as we build up more stuff inside, it'll continue to get buried. This will get covered up by this house that's going to get put in here. I haven't done that one yet. And yeah, I'll need to build up some more on this side as well. I kind of stopped hard right there. But yeah, I think if I just carry that all the way around, it'll be perfect. It'll give a really cool effect when we're inside of this area as well. Because you'll be surrounded by this like whole row of trees, and you'll just be in this like little clearing right in the middle. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it's turning out really cool. We'll see how it goes once the vines grow in. I can tell right now there are going to be some that I'm going to want to use some string to block off. I definitely don't want them covering up this whole path, but I do like them growing off to the side. It makes me think of Spanish moss. Down in Florida, you see that off of all the palm trees and overgrown areas all the time. So I think that fits in very, very nicely right there, like it is. So yeah, I am pretty pleased with how this is coming along. But we're not done just yet. As you can see, I have a fishy in my hand, and I think it's time we work on a pool together. I know tropical fish would probably not exist in something like this, but I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway because it'll be fun. So let's start designing this pool together. We'll just sort of relax, try to build it up and start to shape it. Obviously not keep too much greenery, well, maybe a little bit, flowing into the water here, but first I want to kind of even out this transition a little bit, That's the number one thing that makes Minecraft builds feel so unnatural, is just that change in height is so drastic so quickly. But slabs are really great for that, breaking up some of that for sure. But yeah, I don't want to go too crazy. I definitely want to keep it on the simpler side. Why not? Okay. And the good thing is you can waterlog those slabs, so it'll look nice and pretty. Let's go ahead and try to fill this up pretty quickly. I'm gonna probably throw in more than just sand down here, would make sense. Break that up a little bit. It's one thing I always can't stand in vanilla Minecraft, is the way that the water naturally generates. Usually with those... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Those real spotty areas. Oh, can I get rid of that with this? Probably not. Let's, Oop. Okay, let's calm down. Those big spotty, blotchy areas that occur, where it's just a big circle of stone and a big circle of dirt. That looks terrible too. So I want to find a nice balance between not just all one texture, but also not just big unnatural blocks at the same time as well. Boy, there's probably a way better way to make sure that everything gets filled up. You can't waterlog those? Oh, that looks kind of weird. Can I waterlog? I probably can't do the fence post, can I? I didn't realize that oh, I can! There we go. I didn't realize that I put that in the, well, what's supposed to be the water here. So, did I get everything? Oh, that wasn't so bad. Look at that. Easy. Okay, I can tell right now this feels like it needs to open up a tiny bit more. Just a little bit more open here. There we go. That feels nice. I did originally have this kind of beach line right here, and I have since kind of encroached upon it, so maybe that's better? Oh. Yeah, I think so. Because then you can actually walk around to over here. Not that you necessarily need to. It's a private residence. It could be totally closed off. Oh, but look at how nice that looks. Let's go inside this house. I didn't really show it off before. I did a tiny bit of decorating. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time designing these little interiors. Though I do definitely enjoy that aspect. I've got a bed hiding over here. It's been where I've been sleeping while working on this project. I wanted to make sure that the view in bed was nice. You miss out on the water, though. It's a shame. Nonetheless, this. You come out of the little house here. Oh, that is perfect. It feels so private. You don't even notice that there's a house next door. That is just what I love. It really feels like a private little oasis. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. That's coming along nicely. But, yeah, like I said, I can't just leave this as sand. That's, kind of boring. So, let's start by bone mealing it up a little bit to add a little bit of grass in. Just a little bit. Okay, clear out some of the extra. Too much. Looks unnatural as well. And then I think we'll pull in maybe some coarse dirt. Maybe just regular dirt's probably better. Let's start with some regular dirt. Closer to the bottom, just to break up just that solid color look, add a little more depth, because this area will be a little bit darker. Okay, and then once we kind of get a good feeling for how much we want to do, I definitely don't want to overdo it. That feels nice. Then we'll go ahead and add in a little bit of seagrass manually. These spots I think it might need it. Especially over this way. Perfect. Actually, let me put dirt down there. Excellent. Okay. I think that's looking pretty decent. Now fish. Yeah, now I know fish, this is not natural. This is not your normal home, but I mean, I'm placing you in a bucket. I think it's fine. You'll like this. It's safe here. No one's gonna bug you. I mean, there's bunnies in town. But they don't eat fish, so you should be just fine. Good. I'm kind of not getting any of the real bright colored ones. That feels a little more believable. As I say that, I get a red one. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. That's fine. The colorful ones are fine. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe like 2 more? Okay. Yeah, they're going to kind of school together a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, okay, that feels like a nice amount. Okay, now I feel like I just need a little bit more life on the shores. And I did try to make a lot of it very beachy with the sand. However, I think I just need a little bit more grass. Little one, please. Thank you. Yeah, that just breaks up that line a little bit better. Not keeping the red flowers. I am keeping the yellow flowers, though, when they generate. I know that's a big no-no for a lot of people. They hate the default flowers, but for me, I like it. I think that little flowers can be very nice. And bone mealing is a great way to get that natural look pretty easily. Because it's doing it at random. Oh, well, let's go use that bed real quick. Good morning. Oh, look at that. Stepping out of bed here. Oh, just looking out the window, seeing the little oasis in the backyard. Oh, it's just so lovely. I love it. Okay. I think that this immediately makes the space feel really interesting and warm and inviting. Adds some real actual life to the area. We desperately needed that. Something just a little bit more colorful. Oh yeah, I really like that. Now I did also create a little space for a very, very small pond. Grab some slabs the lazy way. And, this is the world's smallest pond. I don't think I'm going to put fish in this one, because I don't think it's fair to the fish. It's too tiny. But it's just kind of, this house's private little pond. I think it's fun. Oh, hey, will you knock it off now? Thank you so much. Click, oh, okay, that's why. I'm clicking too fast, and it's already creating a source block next to it, so nice and slow. There we go. Don't have to press that one. Fantastic. Okay, and a tiny bit of seagrass in here. I think I can skip the dirt because this one's so shallow. However, I think I do need a little bit more of this and that. Bring the grass down a tiny bit more. I'm not keeping the red flowers, though. They are a little bit too much of a contrast. The yellow ones are a little more subtle inside here. Okay. I think that's perfect. Or good enough, rather. Make a small one. Make a small one. Do small. Do small. Do, thank you. And that made that one big. Okay. We got this. Under control here. Just fix that. That's gonna drive me. Oh, okay. I should probably just quit while I'm ahead here. Yeah, I think that is looking very good. Very nice. Let's take a look overall. You know, let's take a look from way back. Let's see how it's looking from the one, the only town hall. It's gonna be a little hard to gauge right now because it's only halfway done, but let's see what it looks like. Boop. Ooh, that is such a big help. If you remember what it looked like before, just seeing a flat plain of desert back there was so drab and dreary. It really just, you can kind of see a little bit of what it looked like that way, right? Just nothingness. Like this. Nothingness. And then this, oh, so much more life. It actually feels like a real town. It actually feels like a real town. Wow. Look at that. Well, we definitely are starting to get room for more villagers coming in. I bet you Mayor Bunny would love to take a trip over here once the oasis is complete. I know we said that Mayor Bunny was going to have a house over here by the port, But I think Mayor Bunny may also claim one of these as his vacation home because, you know, he's Mayor Bunny. He can pretty much do whatever he wants. But I think that's gonna do it for today. I think that's some really good progress on this area here. I know I didn't work on any of the houses on camera. These were sort of done in between. But that just gives us something to do next time. I think in between episodes, I'm going to finish building up the wall of greenery around here. And then together we will decorate the interior of this house. Usually I don't do that kind of stuff on camera, because it's a lot of trial and error, especially decorating in tiny little spaces like this, so maybe it's not super fun to watch. Maybe it is fun to watch. I don't know. You be the judge. But we'll do that for tomorrow. We'll work on the interior of this house a little bit. And then I'd say I'd really like to get this space finished. Now, I plotted out more houses this way, but, I mean, just gauging what we saw before, this is probably not good. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Welcome. I was just going to say, this house is probably not visible from the town hall, especially by the time all the trees are in, so it's probably not really necessary to build this up. But, well, I think Mayor Bunny's cousins here have claimed this house already, so, you know, I might as well build it for him too. Hey, what's a couple more little funky houses? They're really not that bad to build. They're kind of fun. You know, they're really nothing special. Look how tiny this footprint is. I mean, you can't fit much here, so. Do you want to be with your friend? Come on, go inside. Just, boop. No, that's no. That's a no. Here, this, boop, boop, boop. Go be with your friend, boop. No, this way. Boop, 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 boop. In, go in. Perfect grass door. And there this is where you wanted to be. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I will see you next time for more fun building and chilling.